Hello everybody. So today's tutorial is I'm going to teach you guys how you guys can make custom characters for Mario Party 9. So making characters for Mario Party 9, it's rarely been done, and there's only been like one YouTuber that's done it. However, since not a lot of mods have been made for the game, I'm going to teach you guys how you guys can make your own, so that way, well, we can make a bigger modding community of it. So it doesn't really matter which character you do. So I'm just gonna look for like maybe I don't know like a SpongeBob model or something. You know. Let's see here. Let's see. Hmm. Aha. Let me go to PC computer. I'll do a model from Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Okay. So let's see. Let's you know what? I'll do Billy Hatcher. Sure, why not? We'll do Billy Hatcher. So let me ask that, save it. I'm gonna make a new folder on my desktop. I'm gonna call it MP9, stands for Mario Party 9. And we're gonna save it in there. Now, what you need to do is we need to get the files. Now go ahead and make sure that you have extracted your Mario Party 9 game dump, and you want to go into the common chbase actor. Now you can see here's the character list. So here's the translation. So this is Birdo, this is Toad, this is Koopa Troopa, this is Shy Guy, and this is Kamek. So I'm going to do Billy Hatcher over Mario. So what I'm going to do is copy Mario's folder, go back into the Mario Party 9 folder, and paste it in there. Now, let's let that copy over. Okay, I don't need this folder anymore. I'll leave that minimized though. So you might notice this MOT folder. You do not need to worry about this as right now. You actually don't need to worry about it at all. This is only if you're like trying to make custom animations, because Mario Party 9 does allow that if you do everything correctly. But you want to go into the MDL folder. So M1, M2, and M3 are different poly sizes. This is high poly. This is high quality, medium quality, and low quality. So we're just going to extract it from M1 because we do not want the game to crash. I just recommend you just do M1, but you don't have to make make 3 separate models for each of them. You can just use the same model 3 times, which is what I do. So what you want to do is you want to export it, find your mod folder. Oh, I forgot to extract Billy Hatcher. Oops. My bad. Alright, where is it? Here it is. I forgot to extract it. Okay. So we're gonna put name is DAE, and we're gonna put Mario DAE. Now if you guys want shaders to make this look good in game, we're gonna export just the body. We just need the body. We don't need any of the other stuff. We just need the body material, the shader, and yeah, that's it, because there's no colors in this game. Now we're gonna minimize that, and then we're gonna go into the Billy Hatcher folder and I'll go ahead and open up Autodesk FBX Converter. So you can see Billy has a transparent texture. So I think it's possible to do transparent textures in this game. I don't know. I'd have to check on that. So let's see. All right. Well, I'll use the regular poly one. So we're gonna convert that. And actually, no, I gotta leave that as OBJ because these models have been ripped wrong. But we are gonna have to convert Mario to the FBX, because if we don't, then it will cause issues. Okay. Now we're waiting for my window to show up. Okay, we're going to click General and just delete these. I'm going to File, Import, FBX, then find your folder. See, there's the Mario model. Don't need to export textures or anything. Now we need to import our Billy model. Oh god, he's a big... Oh god, that's a big Billy model. So this model is not a T-pose, but we can fix that easily. So let me just scale it down to just right about where... Yep, right about here. See, these line up pretty good. So what I need to do... Let's go into edit mode. Oh, jeez. Oh, god, I do not like this. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, well, let me try the low poly. I'm gonna probably try the low poly model for this instead and see if that's any better. Okay, this one's looking a lot better. Oh, it looks. I'm gonna line them up. Then we're gonna go. Let me click on this and see. Okay, that is much better. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. So it looks like we need to grab his entire hand right here. God, it's really hard to see with this model. I don't know, like, I don't know if there's a way to disable like all the blue lights or this or something. I don't know how you can do that. So it's gonna be pretty hard to get the vertices selected because everything is blue. Ugh. God, this is hurting my eyes. God, this sucks. Okay, there we go. Alright, I got the arm. So let me rotate it. Oh, I still have some of the face selected. There. Nope. What else do I have selected? Let me move the camera. Wait, okay, you know what? I know a better Billy Hatcher model, so let me go ahead and just grab that real quick. I know a better one. That model's hurting my eyes too bad. This one's a lot better. Kind of, because the shoes are like that, but it's the only other model that I have. So we'll do this one instead. And I'll have to separate the feet. Okay. Let me go ahead and extract this. Hopefully it doesn't have a bunch of stupid blue lights. And this one, yeah, so if there's multiple textures, you will need to use material. Well, no, you don't actually. No, you don't. Never mind. You don't have to use Material Atlas. You don't have to use it for this game, surprisingly. Okay, let me go ahead and import Billy and see if this one's any better. Okay, all this one is 6 meshes. Let me just, because Mario Party 9 does not have a size limit for character sizes, I don't think. What? Oh, there we go. Okay, this is completely backwards, so I gotta, and let me rotate it 180 degrees to let me scale it. Ah, this is much better for my eyes. Now I'm gonna have to separate this by loose parts because, well, of course the legs are too pushed together. See, look, they're too close to next to each other. So I'm gonna have to scoot them farther apart if I don't want to rig them together. Alright, that should be good. So let me just go back, delete the Mario mesh. And yeah, okay. Oh no, we have to let me go into edit mode real quick. Select that and move it. So that way it's correct. Let me delete the Mario, then delete that mesh. And then let me combine all body 1 back together. Actually, hold on, let me fix Let me fix this up real quick. Sorry if I'm taking so long, guys. I just gotta get this model looking right. This model's kind of weird. The other one would have worked well if it didn't hurt my eyes. Okay, there we go. That looks better. There we go. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright. So now what we're going to do is just click parent with empty groups. And let's start rigging. So first, let's start with the main body. Alright. So this, you can see this here. You can see we do not, okay. So SKL origin and SKL root, we do not need to worry about those because they are not used in the game. So we just want, the main bone is C hip. That's one we can start out with. But Lego 1, Lego 2, that's ankle and toe. I don't know what the difference is, but I rigged them to both because it's better. And then we'll do this one. So this will be, it's the same like Mario Kart Wii. You have to do it. So like left is right and right is left. Okay. So next is the C hip, which I'll make this the C hip. Okay, that looks good. So this will be C hip. Now, okay. So this top part, upper part right here. So this upper part right here. Oh, hold on, I forgot to rig a vertex to that. There we go. And deselect C hip. Okay, let me just make sure that none of the arms are selected. Okay, so this will be rig as C spine. Okay, so this will be okay, this is the right arm, so rig this as the wrist, and this will be the left wrist. You don't need to, also you do not need to worry about these bones you see here. These are only for if you want animated fingers, but I really don't recommend doing that if this is your first time because it's very complicated. So now we're done with the first mesh. Now we're going to make sure that it's working properly, so I'm going to go into pose mode. Okay, it looks really bad. Okay, there are several things wrong. There's a missing vertex, so there's 2 missing vertices. Now what I do is I go back into the model and just select everything and just deselect all the bones that have been rigged. So C hip, like, let me just deselect ankle and that ankle. So over that is hard, so our ankle. Now let me just deselect once again, just deselect all these. Okay, so that looks like everything's rigged on that mesh. Should have probably just reopened another instance so that way the window wouldn't be all crappy, but you know, it's whatever now. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to go into waypoint mode, weights, normalize all, so that way it'll work. And vertex paint, set vertex colors. And all I forgot to do is do object apply all transforms. I forgot to do that at the beginning of the video. But you want to go ahead and do that. Okay. So now we can start. Okay, what the... Why... Okay, hold on a second. What? Why is that part of the head? What? What? I don't think this is even supposed to be here. Oh, I think it's his hair. I think that might be his hair or something. Let me just edit that real quick. Yeah, you ain't getting on my model. Oh, thank you. There we go. Okay. So now let's go ahead and start with body 2, which this one's going to be. Alright. So, let's see. Okay, so this will be the... Oh, excuse me. This will be part of C-spine. So this will be... And then this will be part of the wrist. Now, C-head and attach head, don't just do C-head. Do not do attach. It will not look right. So do not just do C, the C bone. Okay, next is this, which this will just be rigged to the C hip. This will be part of the head. Now you can you can have animated mouths and stuff, like, you know, you can have like a proper mouth movement, but it you gotta have a character that has like an actual mouth, not just a texture, because animated faces aren't... I don't think animated faces are possible yet. Well, no, they are possible, just you gotta name the materials correctly, because if you don't, then it won't work right. Okay. Okay, so let's go into pose mode to see if everything worked correctly. And it looks like everything did. So now let's export the model. And let's just go into the here. I'll name this Billy over Mario. And I'll go ahead and close that out, and we'll need to convert this back over to DAE. There we go. I don't need that open. Alright, so now what you want to do is open up your M1. Oh, I already have it open, never mind. You want to open it up, and you want to go into File, Replace, and find your character. You can see there he is. Now what you need to do is, what I'm going to do is, for the body, I'm just going to do this texture. So we're just going to go ahead and just name that. And look at that. He came with this texture he came with another texture, but apparently I don't need it. So let me go ahead and delete all these other textures except for F1. Do not delete that. It will mess everything up. Also, you do not need any colors whatsoever, because you just don't need them. We're also just going to name this Billy. And I'll go ahead and replace that. I have to go back into here real quick. Then shaders, replace with that. And you can see it's good. Now, it's good to set that to true, because if you set that to true, then it will have the shading will be properalized. And you can see now what we're going to do is you're going to click save, and then you're going to close it and then reopen it. Now you can see there it is. I know it's kind of hard to see this game, but don't worry, it's gonna look fine in game. So next thing is, if you want this to work on console, you have to do this. You have to go into the materials and just go in here, press Control C and Control V, then click save, then export the model. Now the reason why we have to do this is because that way it will read the material data. Because if you don't do this, then it will only work on Dolphin. It will give you invalid read error when you try booting up the thing. So you want to click save, and now for the other two models, you really just have to do the exact same thing. But instead it's easier. Just import the MLDO. Now it's good to rename the texture to the proper file name, so that way it will work correctly. So we're going to go ahead and just name that to there. Then we're going to delete the rest of the textures except for ref1. Boom. File, save. And then last one. Click replace. That. And you're going to replace the texture, the bot, and then you want to just rename it. Then you're going to delete that, and you're going to save it, and you're done. Now what we need to do is get it into the game and working on Dolphin, because I don't have a capture card. So what you need to do is you need to go into Dolphin Emulator, load, Revolution, and we're going to need to make a new folder on here called MP9. Oh my god, come on. MP9. Then what you need to do is you got to create the folder structure, because if you don't, then it won't work. So you got to do common ch underscore base and actor. Then what you need to do is just drag your PC01 folder into there, and now you got your character. Now, just in case you guys don't know how to get Revolution on Dolphin, what you need to do is just make sure you go into your load folder on your documents folder on your Dolphin, and you want to click Revolution and create. Now what you need to do is just create another Revolution folder and put all of your XML files in there. And then in this directory, put like all of your your main mods. Also, for the Mario Party 9.xml, you can see I have it here, so we're going to change some of this stuff. I'll put this in the description below. So we're going to name this to Mario Party 9. And we're going to name this Mario Party 9 mod testing. And the patch details doesn't really matter, just as long as it's not. So we're just going to name this MP9. Or actually, I'm going to make this MP9 modding. MP9 modding. And then you're going to click File, Save, close that out, and now you're done with Revolution. So now what you need to do now is open up your Dolphin, of course. Scroll down until you find Mario Party 9. You want to click right click, Start with Revolution Patches, and you should see it. You should see your file, you should see the thing right there. It should say that, and then you want to click Enabled. Then what I like to do is I like to save it as a preset, so that way I know. And what I'm going to do is just put MP9. So that way I know to select that, and then we're going to click Close, Refresh. And you should see at the top, right there, Mario Party 9. So we're going to boot it up. And we're going to boot it up. I want to speed up the game for a little bit. Hold on. Look, there he is right there. Now as you can see, the textures are messed up, but I will have to use material. I will have to use material stuff to fix that. I forgot to
here we go! Yeah! Luigi!
But you want to make sure you do that before you export. I forgot to do that myself. And don't worry, it'll work. This thing's a little laggy, but you can see. There he is, right there. I know it doesn't look too good, but there he is, right there. So you can see, you now have your own custom character in Mario Kart. I do like a better than I do. But so yep, see right there he is.
Yes! Yes! Okay! Yeehaw!
So yeah, that's basically it, guys. That's how you guys can make your own Mario Kart 9 character. So next tutorial and tutorial like I showed you guys, so you guys can get UI and other stuff like that, and troubleshooting and whatnot. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.